Question 10. The graph of a function f is given below. Well, here is not below, but this is the graph. So let's start with the first one. State the value of the function evaluated in -3. From here, the thing that you need to get is that when x is -3, what is the value of y? So we need to look on the function, and from the origin we go 1, 2, 3 to the left, and we need to find the function, and we see a point here. So when x is -3, the value of y is 2, and that is going to be the answer here. Then for the letter B, estimate the value of the function evaluated in 2. So this one means that x is 2, so we need to find the value of y. So we go 2 units to the right, and then we need to find the function, and the function is here, is a little bit less than let's say 1, 2, is a little bit less than 3. So I'm going to put a point here, and I'm going to estimate the value for y, and it seems that a possible value is 2.8. Okay, this is for letter B. Now let's see for what values of x is the function -1. Enter your answers as a comma separated list. Okay, the thing that you can do here is that you can represent this as a horizontal line with a value of -1, and here we have it. And we need to find the values for x when this line is where this line is crossing or touching the function, and we see that at this point and at this point we have the answers for the letter C. So here the value of x is 0, and here the value of x is -2. So the answer for this letter is that x is -2, 0, and that is for letter C. Now for letter D, it says estimate the values of x such that the function is 0, and we're going to enter your answers as a comma separated list, as we did in the previous one. I'm going to sketch a line, a horizontal line that represents the value of the function equals to 0, and we need to check where is crossing the function. So we see this point and this point, and this is for letter D. So they are not integers, so we need to estimate a little bit more or less what are those values. So let's see, for this one is 1, 2, let's say -2.5, and for this one is between 0 and 1, so let's say that is 0.3. So it's -2.5, 0.3. Those are the values in where this line is telling us that when the function is 0, we have this value for x and this other value for x, that is -2.5 and 0.3. Okay, now for the next one, that is we need to state the domain and range of x, and we are going to answer this using interval notation. Okay, so remember that the domain is the set of values for x. So if we see going from left to right, we are here at -3, and then 2, 3. I think it's better if I use this way to do this. So it's -3 to 3, and this is the domain. And because these are full points, this point and this point are full, it means that these two values are included. And when you consider those situations, we're going to use brackets when we are including the values. Remember that. Let me write a note here. Using a bracket means that the value is included. Okay, now let's see for the range. And the range, remember that are the values for y, for the vertical component. So if we see the minimum value is here, that is -2, and the maximum value is here, that is 3. So the range goes from -2 to 3, and also they are included. So let me write that here. The minimum value is -2 to 3. Remember that always is from the lowest value to the largest value. And this is the question 10.